track. Okay, so I'm about to get up out of Miguel O'Hara here. Spider-Man 2099. So I was doing some research and I can't find it. So I'm leaving it up to you. I need your Marvel help. I'm still doing the research, but I'm going to need extra eyes. And I don't feel like going to the shed and looking for 20 some odd year old data that's been retconned. So, when I was younger, Franklin Richards was the most powerful character in Marvel before the one above all showed up. He was stronger than gods, and he was stronger than any other mutants because he was like a level 10 or better Omega level mutant. Okay? So let's get that established on the shit that I'm working with. Well, when Franklin was but a boy, and before he was running around with Power Pack, Franklin had an imaginary friend named Slapstick. So as I recall telling you guys that Marvel and DC both went through a retcon in the mid 2000s and stuff, and I'm working on a bunch of useless information now because apparently when they retconned Slapstick, he no longer was created by Franklin Richards, which kind of messed me up a little bit because all I knew of Slapstick is when he was created by Franklin Richards because Franklin Richards was a bored ass kid. And as the son of two very smart, intelligent people, you know, Franklin Richards really didn't have a whole lot of problems because he popped out Slapstick, and him and Slapstick went on many fucking adventures. Not too long after that, Franklin Richards met the foursome known as the Power Pack, and he became a member of the Power Pack. So you see where I'm going? Totally lost. So, if you guys are a Marvel fan, and if you remember this, and I hope that you do, please help me find where I can find the information without having to go through my shed and get the little fucking baseball card thing that Marvel had, and I had just about all of them, and they kept making them generation after generation. So, like, from the early 90s to like probably 97, 98, I was collecting these Marvel cards. And Slapstick initially was created by Franklin Richards. So unless I'm from another dimension and are feeling the receptors of the Mandela effect, I remember Slapstick being made by Franklin Richards. So if you guys can help me find out when they retconned that and changed it and gave him an actual name and a planet and an identity and things that he came from, I would like to know because Slapstick's back and he did things. And I did a skit on my TikTok about Slapstick and how Franklin Richard was going to have a heart attack. It's not really Slapstick, but it's this like creature thing that pops up. And you know what? Let me find it while I have you here. Let me find it. I did it on my TikTok, so we're going to go to my TikTok. We're going to go to my videos. See, when I first saw the damn thing, it reminded me of Slapstick, which is why I did the Slapstick thing, because the first thing I thought of was, hey, Slapstick. If you don't know who Slapstick is, you're going to have to Google him, but
holy hell, Slapstick is real. Slapstick. Franklin Richards is going to have a cow.
So this is my parody in the suit that I
Holy
just took
hell,
off.
Slapstick is real. Slapstick. Franklin Richards is going to have a cow.
No, it's not actually Slapstick.
Holy hell, Slapstick is real. Slapstick. Franklin Richards is going to have a cow. Franklin's gonna... Holy hell,
So,
Slapstick is real. Slapstick.
Let me go to this guy. This looked like Slapstick to me. It's not Slapstick, but it looked like him. It's the first thing I thought of when I saw him. Because Slapstick would do dumb shit like that in the comic. Because he was imaginary. He had no limit to his powers because Franklin Richards had no limit to his powers. He imaginary this thing that looks like that, known as Slapstick. Now I'm going to show you what Slapstick really looks like, because I'm going to Google him. Marvel Comics Slapstick. Really? Okay, for a minute I literally thought this thing was going to give me some chapstick. So we're just going to get one image of Slapstick. I want to get like the weirdest one. The one I remember. Really? So this is the Slapstick I remember. This was the first picture of Slapstick that I remember, like vividly remember. And Franklin Richards popped him out of his mind. And so now this Slapstick does not exist. There was some retconning done, and Slapstick now has a actual name and an origin and stuff that's not the one I remember. So if you guys can help me figure out when that should happen, that would be great. I'm Echo Fangry. Well, thanks for watching and slap your stick.